everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sally and today I've got the second update from my 50 Shades of Purple project, which was a Pantastic Ladies project started by Jessica, Amanda and Cece, and I'll have their details linked below. And I'm really enjoying this project. It is huge, there's an awful lot to get through, and so as a consequence in this update I'm not going through every single product. I'm only going to focus on the ones that I've used, and I might have dotted here and there and used other products a little tiny bit, but I'm not going to go over those. I'll just go on the focus products. But the first ones I want to talk about are the ones I've actually finished, and there are 4 of them, so I'm quite chuffed about that. So the first one is a hairspray, which I didn't think I would finish this quickly, to be perfectly honest. I thought it would take a month or 2 more, but there obviously wasn't that much left in it. I've had it for years and years, so I must have used it on holiday or when I've gone away for the odd weekend or something, and so it wasn't as full as I thought it was. But it's gone and I'm quite happy that it's done and dusted. Then I had a very small little body butter. There was only 50 ml in here and it wasn't full, but it was in almond flavour scent, but it didn't have much scent to it. It's extremely old, but it still felt quite nourishing. I used it on my legs and arms and it was good. It was okay. So but I'm glad it's finished. There's another one out of my vast collection of body butters and body lotions. I really need to get it reduced over this year, so it was nice to get one finished. Then I had a travel set that belonged to my dad and I wanted to use it up, and it was quite a neutral scent, so it was okay for me to use it. I didn't mind. It was a hair and body wash, but I only used it as a body wash in Cool Classic from Ted Baker. And I knew I was going to finish this because last month I was down to about here-ish, I think. And so I did finish it, but I wasn't sure I could finish the body spray, but I managed to. I've used it all up. It's all gone. There's nothing. You can't hear anything when you shake it now. Nothing comes out of it. So I've used them both up. So that's really good. I'm really happy to have done that. So those are both done. So then I want to move on to the products that I'd put in to work on as focus products last month, just to show you what progress I've made on them, because some of them I've made a lot of progress, some not so much, but we'll get through it and I'll show you what I've managed to do. So the first one I've got, and what I'm planning to do is I'll have some either side of me, whichever side works. I'll have the usage and the weights so you can see what progress I've made, to save me talking about it, because when somebody spats a load of numbers at you, it doesn't always mean so much well, it doesn't to me, so it's easier to see when it's written down. So the first product I've got is the Neal's Yard body wash, which was new and full. I'm right down here somewhere, down here. You can hardly see it, but if you turn the bottle sideways, the product is right here. So that's the line of the product. But it's very runny, this shower gel, and the bottle is just an open bottle. There's no squeezy top or pump or anything. It's just an open bottle, so it's actually quite difficult to get just a tiny amount at a time out. So I'm not surprised I'm going through this at a rate of knots, but it's extremely old. I think this has got to be, I can't remember, but I've had it more before I moved here. And I've been in this property for 10 years this year. So it's in excess of 10 years old. So yeah, it's time it was used up and gone. So definitely needs going. So that one is on its way. So I reckon that one should be finished next time. The next product I've got is the Brightening Hot Cloth Cleanser, which I've used another 14 times. So we're right down here now, and the last bit is becoming troublesome to get out of the tube, so I'm going to take it out of this one now I've done the update, and put it in a pot so I can just find it easier to get out, because it's a very, very thick cream, so it's hard to squeeze out. It was fine when the tube was full, but now you get to the bottom, it's difficult, especially when my hands are wet in the shower, because that's when I tend to. So that one's going really well. I had the face mask in last time. I've only used it once again, so hardly any progress. So I need to step up on that really. What else did I have? Oh, I had then the corrector here. This I've used a total of 24 times now, and it's going, I've broken the lid of this, so I have to be a bit careful how I open it. But you can definitely see some nice progress here on it. It's definitely showing some progress. So, and it works really well, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So it's nice to see that this whole palette is getting a bit of use, because it was untouched for months after I bought it last year, and I hardly used it. But at least in this project now, I'm using it, and I'm beginning to use some of the other concealers, and I've even started using this darkest one as a bronzer, a cream bronzer, which I hadn't thought of before learning about people using products in other ways to pan them. So that's been a good thing really, otherwise it would have just gone to waste. So that's positive. So that's that one. And then I had the diamond lip gloss in bubblegum, which I can see a line down here, but I don't know if you'll be able to. I will try and take a picture against the light to see if it will show, but I can definitely see a line, and I've used this 6 times now in the last month. So definitely it's getting use. That's all I can say, it's just getting some use. Then I had the 2 eyeliners in pencil form. They're definitely also getting some use. This one I've used another 7 times, the little number 7 one. And the Barry M one I think I've used 5 times. And I've had to sharpen them both, so they're both a bit shorter than they were. Nice, I'm enjoying them. That's all I can say really, we just keep going. So then I've got the 2 lipsticks that I was working on. I've got several lipsticks in this project, but I just focused on 2 to start with, and I've used both of them 6 times. But you can't really see any difference. There's a little change in the weights which I'll have listed, but it's minimal. So I just need to keep going. These both have a usage goal of 50 times, and I've used them 6 times. So I need to up my game and use them a bit more really. But we'll get there, I suppose. I've got 10 more months, so I've got time, but I just need to be consistent and use them several times of every month really. So what I want to do now is to bring in some other products to concentrate on over the next month as well. Because this cleanser is going to be finished, I haven't got it with me, but I do have another cleanser in this project, which is the Clinique Take the Day Off. You know, the tub that's purple, that's the one that I'm going to bring in, and I'll just swap them over once this is finished. I'll bring the other one in when that's done. Then I've also want to bring in the night cream and the 2-in-1 serum. I have been working on them, but I want to show you that these are focused products now. This was brand new, and I've used it a little tiny bit, but not a huge amount. So I think I probably started it at the beginning of June. So just a few days use really, and this one a bit more because I have used this before, and I think this is probably about 2/3 full. So need to keep going with that one. Then I want to bring in another scent, because I've finished obviously that body spray, and I'm just about to finish a perfume in my monochromatic project pan. So I want to bring this one in and make this a focus and try and use this up, or at least make a good attempt at it. I do like this perfume, and it's nice and light, so it's nice for the summertime. I don't want a heavy perfume then. And then because I finished the body butter up, I want to work on this, continue working on this hydrating body cream from Grace Cole. So it's pleasant enough. I have worked on it some since I finished that one, and I'm about halfway done now. So I should be able to finish that this month. I've also, because I usually work on 2 mascaras at the same time, and one of them finished, so I bought this one in to replace that. So this was started last time, and I think I've used it about a dozen times now. And it's really, really good, really enjoying it. It's got two different sorts of brushes, so that one's a curved one, and then this one is an hourglass shaped one. But it works really well. I'm really enjoying it, and despite it being really, really old, it's still fluid. It hasn't dried out at all. So yeah, very good, very impressed. Then I've got the Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Base. The goal is to use this 50 times, so I want to bring this in and start using it, because I tried it in January and didn't like it because it looked really orange, because I'm at my palest in the beginning of the year. So what I want to do now is to use it in the summertime, because I've tried it now. Yesterday and today I used it, and it works really well now. When I've got a little bit of colour, it seems to be much better. So I definitely want to start ploughing through those 50 uses and get them during the summer months. So that's a focus product, definitely. And then the last one I've got is the huge bottle of hand wash. I have again started it, but it's very slow progress. I've only got a little bit of usage on it, so we'll see how far we get in the next month and see how far down we can get. So they're the ones I'm focusing on. I hope that by next month I can finish this body wash and the face cleanser, and possibly this one as well. And the nail polish that I had in the Dover Street Market that I didn't get round to using at all, I'm going to try and see if I can finish that in the next month as well. So that will give me another 4 empties if I can do all those 4. So which would be really nice. I would be really happy with that. And the rest of them I'll just keep working on. So that's all I can do, I think. And try and up my game on some of the products, like the lip products and the eyeshadows that need usage goals, and see if I can increase that. So I'm doing, like, even if it's just five uses per month, then that will build and get there in the end. So maybe that's a way of building on it rather than have a focus of 1 or 2. I don't know. I'll have to have a think and a play and see how we get on with that. But that's what I'm planning to do. So I've got my focus products. I think I can finish another 4 for next month. So I hope you'll come back and check and see whether I make my goals, and we'll take it from there. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.